So we've moved around on the last section of this job here. It's only like 7 acres left on it is all, and we'll finish it tomorrow. But this spot right here is just one of those suck spots, man. I mean, not just, all I got is a little ridge top to sit on right here, just white, just the road width and everything. You try to put it over here, Scott, on this side where a gravel is, but if you can't, just back straight down the hill and I'll track over and we'll make her work, man. So, I mean, don't put yourself in no bind. So you just got on these hills, just this crown, and that's it. Over here on my left, which is right over here, that's just a bluff that goes off down there in that bottom. And then on the other side over here, I mean, it's just really steep.
Oh, it's good right there.
Yeah, it's good. So we just got this one little spot right here for Kevin to shoot the trees out, and he has to shoot them straight at me, and I have to load them straight on the truck. I feel like we're out there in Northern California, Oregon, or Washington, or somewhere in Canada, because I mean, this is what you guys deal with, is this right here very thing. And this is why those people out there, the loggers out there, load the trucks from the back end, because they have to. But we're still going to make this work right here. I got enough room where Scott is backing in to where I can get him right here. Okay, that's plenty. So see, I already got some wood on it, and that's come from another deck up the road up here that I was wrapping up. And that's, of course, that's chipping saw. So I'm going to finish him up right here right quick, get this done. And of course, I'm having to heel this stuff and go up the hill with it, man. Swing up the hill with it. And that's not any fun. To go up, it takes all the power. I even have to hit my boost button every now and then to give me a little bit more oomph to get it up. So I lowered the camera some where you could see my hands, kind of what they do in relation to what the machine is doing. Kind of follow that. Running these things is no different than playing a musical instrument. You just get used to it, and you don't even have to think about, you know, you see your eyes visualize what you want your hand, what you want the boom to do, and then your hands just automatically do it. I mean, they know right where to go, right, you know, which motion, which button to hit, and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna get Scott finished up here. Alright, so the live stuff, I did another live video this morning watching Derek on Facebook. It's on Facebook. I'll go ahead and put my Facebook link onto the YouTube there up at the top on my page. It's not going to be in the video or in the description or nothing like that. It'll be up there, like when you look at my home page on YouTube, on the up at the top up there on my main picture, my big cover picture, in the bottom right corner of that cover picture, I'll put my my Facebook link right there. Is what I'll do, and you can send me a friend request or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to, I do know about the YouTube live stuff also, and I have looked at it. I've looked at it a couple different times, and I know One Lonely Farmer does it. I've watched his stuff before. He during the winter time, he'll do it on Saturdays a lot, and it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna dabble with it a little bit more. I've got to load some stuff on my computer to make it work, to make it all go through and work. I was looking at it again last night. So what I'm gonna do is, over the next few days, I'm gonna do just a trial run. And if you're paying attention, you may get to see it. Just do a trial run. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm sure it'll be jacked up the first time I do it and all. But then after that, the first time is going to be unannounced. I'm not going to say anything about it. If you happen to catch it, just count yourself lucky. I'm not going to say anything about it. But once I get it, I do it one time and I get it figured out, I will announce a time that I'm going to do it, like whether it's a Saturday Saturday during the day, a Saturday night, or a Sunday night, or whatever, I will give everybody, I'll start like the week ahead of time, and I'll tell people, okay, Saturday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. So y'all be there, be square, and let's get her done, man. And with, I know I've never typed a question in the One Lonely Farmer, but evidently the people who are watching it can, you know, type a, you know, you can send me questions and I'll answer them, you know, live and all that. So that'll be something to look for. I'm gonna mess with it, check it out and everything. So these are real long there, Scott, too, okay?
All right.
The length on these trees, they have to, if the trees are real long with these scales, they have to allow a little bit on the weight for them, because the weight hanging off the back will take some of the weight off the trailer, so it'll actually be, it'll be weighing more than what it says it's weighing. And so I let them know if the stuff is long, I will let them know that it's long, and that way they know they can adjust, you know, 500 to 1,000 pounds for allowance for what's hanging off the back here of the trailer. Because our trailers they're only 37 feet long. They're not that, our trailers are not that long, so it don't take much for them to pull back on the back and lift the, you know, to where it takes some of the weight off the, you know, a little bit of weight off the fifth wheel up there, you know. But it doesn't affect it going down the road or nothing like that. It just affects the scales, how they weigh. How much weight are you like in there landing on your load?
23
Alright, once I get Scott loaded, you stay up there for a little bit. But the Facebook live feed is pretty neat. Kevin was actually watching it today when I was doing it on Derek, and so he could monitor the delay that it had on it. And it's about a 3 to 4 second delay on it. So what you're seeing is a little bit off. Of course, we've got a real bad weak phone signal, so if I was on a better phone signal, it might be a little bit quicker, but it did have a little bit of delay to it. And but I mean, even with that, I mean, that's pretty cool, because I mean, that thing's transmitting all through cell and doing that and beaming it right back, you know, and everything to whoever's watching it. So that's pretty cool.
about 4,500.
Of course, another thing too, is we're in springtime, so the sap's starting to rise in these trees, so the bark's not going to stay on them very well. It's already starting to come off. You can see those trees right there. See how the bark's starting to come off of them? And what happens when you lay them on the trailer, then they want to hardwood pulpwood. So the trees want to slide right back off the truck. So these drivers, they have to be really careful. Like when he's starting out on this hill right here, he can't just drop the clutch or anything like that, because if he does, there'll be 4 or 5 of those trees or more come flying off the back of that trailer, and I do not like having to reload trees on a truck. So, and
when they get loaded, can I roll back a little bit?
Yeah, you can come back probably about 15 feet there, Scott, if you need to. And let me know when you get back. I'll grab you and I'll help get you going up that hill.
Okay.
See, what I'm gonna do is he's shooting back up, because he's in a hole over on the left-hand side.
You don't come over, they come down.
And I'm going to, hang on, Scott, let me grab it. All right, of course I've got the freaking bolster back here too, but see, I grab him and give him some help getting going.
Laying over there.
Yeah, it's still on there. Yeah, they were fine. That way I give him a little, see, he's churning the dirt up right there now. I give him a little bit of help. It did. That right side where it's lifting, it was kind of peeling a little bit, but it wasn't bad. So I give him some help, and what that does is that keeps a little bit of stress off the rear ends in that truck. The rear ends, the U-joints, the drive shaft. Because if we come over here to cut probably about 25 loads right here on this hill, and you don't want to bust a rear end, because if you bust a front rear end, that's about $6,000. The rear of the back rear end's about $3,000 to replace it. And so you don't want to bust a rear end doing something stupid. So if I can give him some help shoving him forward, that's what I'm going to do. So if the wind would quit blowing 100 miles an hour, today is gusting up around 30. If the wind would quit blowing so bad, I will bring the drone back out and get y'all some more drone stuff. So I'll see y'all.